Coming up right now on SUTV News, April is Autism Awareness Month, and SUTV takes an inside look into the life of one man living with this condition.
And see what Shippensburg University students are doing for the fight against cancer.
It's all right now. Hello and thanks for joining us once again on SUTV News. I'm John Schaefer.
And I'm Laura McQuay. Shippensburg University lost a member of their family this semester. Professor Margaret Evans passed away January 1st of this year. Not only was Professor Evans a professor in the Communications Journalism Department, but she was also the yearbook advisor and professional photographer. If you would like to pay your respects to Professor Evans, there will be a ceremony Tuesday, April 15th at 3:30 in the Spiritual Center.
April is Autism Awareness Month. Chandler Harris went back to Harrisburg to show that people with autism are just like you and me.
Then he heard his name.
According to AutismSpeaks.org, autism is the fastest growing developmental disorder in the country. Boys are 5 times more likely to develop autism than girls, but you must understand that these people aren't that different from you and I.
For somebody to have a diagnosis of autism, they have to have meet three criteria, which is an impairment in communication skills, an impairment in social skills, and then they have either restricted areas of interest, meaning they focus on one thing almost obsessively.
Meet my Uncle Ray J. He has a type of nonverbal autism, but he doesn't let that keep him from having fun. Growing up and having a sibling with autism can be a unique experience, especially 30 to 40 years ago when autism research wasn't as prevalent as it is now. My mother, Miss Carmen, can speak firsthand from her experiences with Ray J.
And living with Ray growing up, it definitely, I think it enhanced us because you go through things that you wouldn't even think about. He had a sensation to pour things out. So when we were going through our teenage years, we'd have to keep our doors locked because Ray would take your perfume or whatever cologne and he would pour it out because he liked to see stuff. He would just like pour it. And you grew up knowing that because our parents was like, you know the deal. Was your door locked? And it was like, yep, you're right. You know the deal. He would float your shoes in the toilet. I mean, there was a lot of things that people laugh, you laugh, but that was everyday life.
Ray J makes mistakes, like any person, but he's willing to show compassion, understand when he's wrong, and learn from his mistakes.
The first thing I think about with Ray is he's just a big teddy bear. He's very affectionate. He's very kind. I can tell he's family oriented, even though he is not nonverbal. He does say a few words, but he just likes people. He's a people person.
Ray J has changed my life for the better and taught me that everyone has a gift to give. His just so happens to be love. Happy Autism Awareness Month. Chandler Harris, SUTV.
If you would like to take part in Autism Awareness Month, you can donate on AutismSpeaks.org, or you can help by tinting your Twitter or Facebook profile picture blue to show awareness. They've hardly had time to wipe away the sweat, but the Relay for Life team is already planning for next year's event. On Friday, the Shippensburg chapter of Colleges Against Cancer raised $45,000 for the American Cancer Society. If you'd like to help with next year's Relay for Life, there's an informational meeting on the 14th at 9:30 p.m. in the Cub. For more info, contact Tara Siklowski at tc4443@ship.edu. This Sunday, PRSSA will host Cupcakes for Chris, a fundraiser aimed at raising money for the families of cancer victims. So far, they've raised $1,200, just shy of their goal of $1,500.
All essential parts of a recipe for a good time.
Members of PRSSA have been doing their best to honor the memory of former PRSSA member Chris Green by making this year's 5K race bigger than ever.
My goal was to double the amount of people as last year, which we have 70 people so far showing up, but compared to last year we only had 30.
Owner of Delish Bakery, Alicia Smith, once again saw this as an opportunity for her business to show support for the cause.
We're really good about donating for as much as we possibly can and helping our community give back. You know, the people that patronize us, we want to support them in any way.
Registration for the race begins at 11 a.m. and is located at the Rec Pavilion on campus. Reporting for SUTV News, I'm Kyle Jerson.
This Saturday, the DECA Entrepreneurship Club is hosting its annual Spring Expo. Vendors will be selling crafts, antiques, jewelry, and more. Stop by the Cub Amphitheater between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. to support their cause. Ship students, it's your chance to dance. Join Reach Out for Aqua Zumbathon, a Zumba marathon with a twist. You can show off your moves in the pool. Reach Out is raising money for Pathways of Learning School in the Dominican Republic. If you think you can face the music, have no fear. Zumba is right for everyone.
I really can get into because you don't have to be a perfect dancer to do it, so it's not intimidating at all.
Shipwreck offers Zumba classes every week, so you can practice. Aqua Zumbathon is April 12th at the Shippensburg Fitness Center. Visit the Reach Out Aqua Zumbathon's Facebook page for more. Coming up on SUTV News, Miles Sherman joins us for 90 seconds World News Update.
And Lance Cobb has a special look into WSYC's 24-hour music marathon. It's coming up next.
From Chambersburg to Carlisle, SUTV News has you covered. However, to cover our world news, we turn to Miles Sherman.
Here he is tonight with stories ranging from knife stabbings to a young boy that has a brand new hand. Good evening, Miles.
School student went on a rampage. Police say 16-year-old Alex Rival took 2 kitchen knives into his school and stabbed 20 fellow students and a security officer. Rival was subdued by a student and the assistant vice principal in the crowded school hallways. Rival was arraigned as an adult and he faces 4 counts of attempted homicide, 21 counts of aggravated assault, and a charge of having a weapon on school grounds. New developments and new questions in the investigation of missing Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. Officials say a possible 5th signal from the jet's black boxes may help further narrow the search area. Officials are confident it was the pilot who was the last person to communicate with air traffic controllers when he said, "Good night, Malaysian 370. Thanks to a new prosthetic hand, a young boy in Texas will get a chance to do things just like other children his age. 2-year-old Zaxton was born with 3 fingers missing from his left hand. 3 Leander High School students stepped up to the plate and designed a prosthetic hand for the young boy. After 5 attempts and countless hours of work, the team perfected a design which would allow Zaxton to fully use his hand, helping this little boy do what other kids can, one design at a time. And that was Around the World in 90 Seconds. Back to John and Lauren.
Lauren, what would I told you that you could win a brand new pair of Beats headphones and all you'd have to do was listen to the radio?
Well, John, I'd tell you that you were crazy.
Well, you know, Lauren, it's true, because with WSYC's Up All Night event, you can win headphones and more. Lance Cobb joins us now with some special guests to give us the inside scoop on the entire event.
Hey, Lance.
Thanks, guys. Well, I'm here with Alex and Takumi from WSYC. Thanks for being here, guys. Are you,
Thanks for having us, Lance.
You preparing by, like, stocking up on Red Bull and all that stuff?
This guy hasn't slept in, like, 3 weeks, so it's, like, up all month right now.
Look at this. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we've had subliminal messages throughout this entire newscast. If you saw it, you're elite.
We're taking this to Fight Club level right now.
It's getting pretty intense around here. I want to ask you guys, just tell us what people can expect to hear, when, and what exactly they're going to win.
We're going to give away a lot of good prizes. Most of them are tickets to music events such as Governor's Ball, Firefly, Arctic Monkeys, Bruno Mars, and also, like you said, headphones and TV, something like that.
So people can watch more SUTV.
Exactly.
Right from their very home, right?
Exactly. A plug within a plug. Yes. So what do they have to do to win?
It's simple. All you got to do is listen. We're not going to tell you when exactly it's given away, but they're just going to break and say, okay, we're giving away a prize. Here's the question. It's going to be related to the prize, and then you got to be the 7th caller, and then if you get the question right, the prize is yours. All you got to do is be a actual Shippensburg University student, show a valid Shippensburg ID. You come to the top floor of the Cub, the prize is yours.
Awesome. That's awesome. And can you also tell me what is different from other years? You guys have done this for a few years now. Tell me what's different.
This is the third time we do Up All Night, and we decided this year we're gonna do a live music event at the Thought Lot, which is kind of far away from here. But we're gonna be up all night, 24 hours from 8 p.m. tonight until 8 p.m. Friday, and after that we're going to Thought Lot, and he's gonna do some DJ.
It's gonna be fun. The Thought Lot's just, you go down Earl Street, just past Orky's and Select, you can't miss it. It's just a big abandoned warehouse that says the Thought Lot. $2 cover charge, BYOB, gonna be crazy.
Awesome.
Yes.
And we have a number for you to call, and that number is?
717-477-1480. Did I get it right, guys? Okay, I think so. Yeah, you call that number after we announce the prizes given away. If you're the 7th caller, the prize is yours, as long as you get that question right. So we're gonna give away a little hint, though, for all you loyal SUTV listeners, though, right? So, very first prize, what is it, Kumi?
We're gonna give away Dre Beats headphones from 8 p.m. to 10. It can be any moment, so just tune in from 8 p.m.
So you guys gotta listen. You said there's 16 prizes or 17 prizes?
Something like that.
Something in that
Some
range.
more prizes always sneak into the ranks.
So you gotta listen so you can win. That's it for me. Thank you guys for being here. Good luck, have fun, get some sleep. Back to you guys at the desk.
Don't go away. Julie Radcliffe joins us for this week's Slate preview.
And Holly lets us know if the warm weather is here to stay.
Spring has definitely sprung, and the Slate is covering some news of events that are helping bring in spring. In our edition this week, we'll be covering a painting workshop sponsored by the Shape Gallery. The painting workshop is outdoors, taught by a professional, and sure to be a good time. Check it out on Mondays along Branch Creek or in highlights in Tuesday's issue. We'll also highlight the Entrepreneurship Club's Spring Expo happening this weekend. Tuesday was Communication Journalism's Day, sponsored by PRSSA. Hopefully you went and had some fun, but if you didn't, we'll have all the highlights and interviews with some members of student media. This week's edition of Slate will also feature a story on campus diversity, an alumni column, and a political column about the Ebola epidemic in West Africa. News is always happening in Shippensburg, so stay updated with the Slate's online edition at theslateonline.com. Make sure you grab your copy of the Slate on Stands Tuesday.
Thanks, Julie. Well, it's great to see students enjoying the warm rays these past few days. And luckily, you can look forward to a gorgeous weekend ahead. As for tonight, there is a slight chance of showers with a low of 50 degrees. Tomorrow, the precipitation will carry over from tonight's rain with a high of 63. Now, rain amounts will vary throughout the day, and temps will drop to 45 at night. But looking ahead at the 5-day, the moisture will head out to make way for a beautiful day of Red Raider football this weekend. Saturday, you can expect partly sunny skies and a high of 68 degrees. Sunday will be nice as well, with partly sunny skies and a high of 73. Monday and Tuesday will be back-to-back rainy days again, a high of 70 on Monday and 55 on Tuesday. Thankfully, a great weekend to be outside, so be sure to come out and support your Red Raiders this Saturday for the spring football game. But you know what time it is, so let's hand things over to Chandler Harris to tell us if Ship had a blast at Machine Gun Kelly. Chandler?
Hey you guys, you ready for your entertainment fix? Well, I got some breaking news for you. Today, there's a new host of the late night show. Due to David Letterman's retirement, Steve Colbert will be taking over for him. Steve Colbert will be retiring his Colbert Report personality for good as he takes this new position. And the Machine Gun Kelly concert was a night the Ship won't forget. There were over 1,000 tickets sold. I was one of them. And it was the best concert turnout for Ship in 6 years. Bo Wilson brings you a closer look at what went on Saturday night. Lace up, Bo.
Machine Gun Kelly, arguably one of the most underrated rappers in the game.
People always get shocked when I say it, but I mean, I don't really feel like too many people can keep up with me except for the Eminems or the Kendricks. I don't know how many more times I can let the alarm clock go off, you know what I'm saying, before somebody wakes up. Oh my God. So frustrating. So But I mean, all I could do is keep rapping.
But one thing you must know is truly dedicated fans that will travel from anywhere to see him.
New Jersey! Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
I'm from Cleveland, I'm from everywhere. We travel.
And in return, he stays dedicated to them. He'll even perform in a wheelchair. That's right, a broken foot wasn't enough to stop him.
I mean, the doctor told me to not come out here. The doctor said the plane ride was going to be one of the worst pains ever because the foot was going to swell up at 30,000 feet. I just want to make people be happy, man. So me showing up, whether I got a cast on or not, going to make somebody happy.
Another thing you should know is that his influence on the fans goes far deeper than the music.
MGK actually, his music helped me get through rehab. I used to be a drug addict, and I started listening to his music, and helped me through everything, helped me through a lot.
Yeah, staring out into the unknown. Voices in the wind telling me to come home.
I think he's an idol. He speaks words, man, to me. He does.
I get sensitive when people, talk about my fans or classify my fans in a certain way. A lot of my fans are lower class, They just so happen to not be in the cool crowd. But so what, Like, these people are here, like, freeing themselves, like, having a good time, like, knowing how to actually have fun and be a fan of something.
Their headgear displays EST, a movement MGK started meaning everyone stands together. It goes along with his lace up motto for fighting through your problems and never giving up. As for the performance, the broken foot was no factor. Whether on crutches or hobbling on one foot, he gave the crowd what they were waiting for. He rocked the stage with popular songs like Wild Boy, Peso, and Mind of a Stoner featuring Wiz Khalifa. We have even more to look forward to from the young artist. A new album is in the works as we speak.
That album is a beast. Like, that album is like my pride, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have Machine Gun Kelly, representing Shippensburg, PA. From SUTV, I'm Bo Wilson.
Thanks, Bo. MGK will continue his tour this Saturday in Illinois, but it may not be as memorable as the one here on crutches out here at Ship. Everyone grab your swimsuits, grab your goggles, and your floaties if you need them, and head to Higas Fieldhouse tonight for the Splash the Night Away. The event is hosted by the Latino Student Organization for the statewide festival. DJ Richter is kicking off the statewide events with free prizes, music, and fun. It all starts tonight at 8, so come and get your Michael Phelps on. And DJ Richter will be spinning on the 1s and 2s till 11. Also, for part of the statewide festivities, the Multicultural Student Affairs Organization presents Stomp Fest. Stomp Fest is hosting 6 different step groups from all over the state. Come watch and cheer on Ship's step crew as they compete to win the title in the Cub and PR. The event is $10 for SU students, $12 for the general public, and $5 for Greeks wearing letters. There will also be an after party in the Cub and PR. It's $5 for SU students and $10 for the general public. But make sure that you have an ID, because you got to be 18 or else you will get kicked out. The nights are getting nice enough to go out and play games underneath the stars. Cub program is hosting a cornhole tournament. If you don't know what cornhole is, it's just like basketball. You're shooting to a hole. It's Saturday in the Ship Deck Amphitheater. Free smoothies and snacks will be available, as well as $155 worth of gift card prizes. It all starts at 10. And for all you movie buffs out there, Bo Wilson went to find out which movies you all want to win in the different categories for the MTV Movie Awards. Bo, what do you got for us?
Is going to win the breakout, in my opinion, because he made a great performance in that movie, and I feel he should be playing in more movies.
What the hell's going on? Oh my God! I'm gonna die. Kenny, listen to me. Hey, calm down.
Opinion, I think it's gonna be Margot Robbie because the role she did in The Wolf of Wall Street, it was a phenomenal role, and like she killed it.
For best fight scene,
Orlando Bloom from The Hobbit versus the Orcs, just because it was a pretty long fight scene, and his movements were all swift, and it's just pretty entertaining to watch how he just slew all the Orcs.
Anchorman will definitely win Best Fight Scene. I feel that because, well, one, I love the movie, and two, I am a Conjuring major, so you have to represent Anchorman.
Without Scott Riles and the incredibly polite Canadian news team.
For Best Musical Moment.
Backstreet Boys, This Is the End, because like they were popular when I was a kid, like when I was like 6 years old.
I think Melissa McCarthy should win because I think she's hilarious in Identity Thief.
We'll see how it turns out and review the winners next week.
Thanks, Bo. If you want to find out the results of your picks, meet up in the Red Zone this Sunday night at 8 p.m. Cub Program is hosting an MTV Movie Awards viewing party with free smoothies, snacks, prizes to all who attend. Well, that's all I have for entertainment this week, everybody. I'm Chandler Harris. Stay up and don't trip, and back to you guys at the desk.
Coming up after the break, we'll serve up some tennis and lacrosse action.
And find out what the field hockey team is up to. Sports is next.
Ryan Hart and Megan Lundy won the PSAC Male and Female Outdoor Track Athlete of the Week award. Hart won the discus event at Millersville last Saturday with a throw of 169 feet and 9 inches. Lundy completed the 400-meter hurdles with a sub-105 time. She also helped the 4x400-meter relay team place 5th at the Colonial Relays. Shippensburg Lacrosse played in their annual Stick It to Cancer game on Tuesday. Hayden Kephart has highlights.
And the Lady Raiders faced off against East Stroudsburg on Tuesday afternoon. Shippensburg started with a penalty shot goal from Kayla Dalzell. After Anne-Marie Saracola netted another Raider goal. Interesting with a goal here from Lauren Green. Shortly, Kennedy appears out of nowhere to put the Raiders up again. Shippensburg would hold on to win 13-10. Hayden Kephart, SUTV Sports.
The ladies will play again next Tuesday at Westchester. The national champion field hockey team will hold its home spring tournament on Sunday. Robb Sports Complex will play host to the tournament. Play begins at 9 a.m. and will last until 2 p.m. The tournament is the third event the team will participate in this spring. The team will travel to Lower Dauphin on April 26th for its final competition. Well, the weather has finally been cooperative for Ship Tennis. They hosted a match yesterday against Hagerstown Community College.
Hagerstown Community College finds its way up Interstate 81 for a little tennis action. At number 1 doubles, it's Brittany Buckley and Julia Saints for Ship. Here's Saints with a nice backhand slice. They say it's hard to get good service these days, but Brittany Buckley believes otherwise. She picks up the easy point off the ace here. It's Buckley again here, putting an end to this rally by splitting the difference. Buckley and Saints take this set 8-4. They have no problem. The team as a whole also has no problem. Final result, HCC 0, Ship 9. Chris Eckstein, SUTV Sports.
That's the third win of the season for Ship, the most in a single season since 2006. They head to Millersville tomorrow. Well, that's all I have for sports this week. Back to you, John and Lauren, at the desk.
Lauren McQuay.
And I'm John Schaefer. Make sure to follow us here at SUTV on Twitter, Vine, and Facebook, and visit our webpage at sutvnews.com.